elk hunting for me started about in 1993 when I graduated in college. I played sports, so I wasn't able to elk hunt because I was playing football at that time. But so I rifle hunted with my dad. He was coming to Idaho elk hunting for years, so I started coming with him in '93 and hunted rifles for many years. As a rifle hunter, you're looking at elk a lot of times 100 yards away, 500 yards away, 1,000 yards away. And calling in elk, bow hunting elk is a whole different experience. You're 30, 40 yards away from them and you're calling them in within feet of you. To have a bull that close where you can smell them, you can see the snot coming out of their nose, you can see how just pissed they are. It's just amazing. Just to hear him scream at that distance and bugle is like, it literally will send every hair on your body just standing on its end. I'm an ex-football player, so after football I was like, what's Bill gonna do with his life? And I couldn't experience any of that energy. Some people go find it, going to war. Some people find it racing cars, jumping off cliffs. I find it in the woods, calling in a bull to 5, 6 feet. In 2015, my daughter, she wanted to go bow hunting for elk, and I was like, heck yeah, let's go do it. And so had no idea what I was doing, but I called in a couple bulls for her, and that kind of changed my life forever. Being able to interact with those elk, being, kind of a weird term, but at one with nature. But you're looking at this, 800, 900 pound animal, you're communicating with it, and the intensity and the ferocity that this animal comes in, just screaming its lungs out, it kind of changed my life forever. I mean, it really did. And at that point, I was like, I'll never rifle hunt elk ever again. And that took me down the whole rabbit hole of calling. And I'm the type of person who, I don't want to do anything half-ass. So I started looking at all the videos, started looking at all the Corey Jacobson Elk 101 stuff, reading anything and everything that I can get my hands on, and just try to become a better caller. And just went down that road and just kept progressing year after year. Yeah, the reason I got into the elk calling space is, I have a long history of duck calling, and building duck calls was a passion of mine and something that I did. And I saw that there was a need for innovation. I saw that there was a need for better elk calls. I have a huge respect for those that came before me as far as the elk calling industry and elk hunters, but I saw that innovation could be used to better some calls. So I was like, heck, I build duck calls, I could build elk calls, right? And so brought some really good elk callers onto the team, and we sat down and started engineering elk calls. My vision for my customers starting Slayer calls was pretty simple. Growing up and going to shows, being a customer at shows, being a customer sitting behind, a retailer, being on hunting forums and whatnot. I see there's a lot of ego and pride in the hunting industry or space, whatever you want to call it. I see there's a lot of that going on, and there's a saying, right? There's no such thing as a stupid question, but sometimes people are made feel stupid if they ask a question when it comes to hunting. And so my main goal with starting Slayer was to be able to bring people into the Slayer family, make them feel like they're family, make them feel like they're one of us. And no matter what level you're at, a beginner, intermediate, expert, we're gonna talk to you, we're gonna try to help you out, we're gonna try to make you successful. And if we make you successful, then you're gonna be more prone to keep hunting, and you're gonna be more prone to teach your kids, teach your grandkids, teach friends and family, right? And then that will keep the sport of hunting going. So that's the main goal of Slayer. And then when we design products, we want to design products for the beginner, for the intermediate, for the expert. So no matter what level you're at, you can come to the Slayer family, you can get help, and you can find a product that's going to help you be successful. It has nothing to do with actually killing an animal. It has everything to do with the people that you hunt with, the experience you have with nature, with these animals, communicating with them. It's the flowers you see, it's the lakes you see, it's the mountains you see, it's the ducks cupped up, 70 of them just coming down into your spread. It's the laughs, it's the passion that you experience with like-minded people. It's like even my dog has that passion to hunt with, and that's why I love my dog so much, because we both share that passion, right? And it's that passion, it's that, even the downtimes, a lot of hunting is, a lot of frustration, it's a lot of hard work, but it's sharing that with people that you want to share it with. And it's in that I want people to experience, because I think that's the crux of it. I think if they experience that, then the rest will work itself out. And when I talk about success, that's success, right? When you're putting somebody out there in that environment, and they're able to feel that, they're able to witness that, they're able to experience that.
See where it does that. About 5-10 yards back. Let's see if I can call him to take a look. See this tree right here? So kind of come around, get behind that tree. Slowly get up so you can have a shot.
I want people to experience what I've experienced in the woods. And so through calling elk, through calling any animal, you're gonna experience something that nobody else on earth has ever experienced, right? And if you experience that, you're gonna be so passionate about it that for generations to come, you're gonna be wanting this sport to continue. My vision is we take a large group of folks down a path of success, and then as a company, we're going to keep pushing to help people be successful. We're going to keep pushing our products, we're going to keep pushing what we do, we're going to keep pushing educating folks to help them be better. And in that, we'll be creating folks who are passionate about conservation and keeping the sport of hunting, going in the U.S.